Hello, my little YouTube fam. Here's Guffy. Today we're doing something a bit different and we are going to bring you along on a day in the life. We've got lots of coaching work, got some training. I am, as of today, 2 weeks out from the start of OSG, from weigh-in day, so just weighed in at 75 kilos, so just going to be a bit more cautious with food today, and make sure that my fluids are consistent so that if I need to do a water load, I can get that sorted straight away from next week. So come along, first things first, should we take you out? Walk? I think he would like a walk. Let's go. But it's really freaking cold, but I quite like this weather for walking, to be honest. Could just do with some gloves because my hands are very cold, and then it would be lovely. But once we are back from the walk, I've got a couple of calls, which I will explain more about when I'm home. I need to get some breakfast in, so we'll do that, and then we have our Thursday normal work. So I'm excited. I'm going to show you the office and what I intend to do with it as well. So let's get this walk done, and I will catch you back at home. I am back. Gus has had his dinner or his breakfast, whatever you want to call it. He's now just chewing his tail in the kitchen. Gus, do you want to come up? He loves being held like a baby, like this, don't you? So I'm going to have my breakfast now. I normally have 80 grams of oats. But I am going to go down to 60 until Worlds now. So before, I used to track everything I ate, and I've done that for absolutely years. But honestly, by like middle of this year, I was like, oh God, hang on. Yeah, like middle of this year, I was like, you know what? I can't track anymore. I've done this for so long. I just need some freedom with my food, and tracking definitely served a purpose for a long time, and I thrived with it. Oh, hang on. I thrived with tracking for a very long time, and it was perfect for me, and it worked, and it did really well. But it just got to a point where I was like, I can't. So this prep, I'm just seeing how I go, going it on my own, and just going by feel, really. And so far, good. Like, I'm not overthinking food. I have more time, and I'm performing well. So weight is going in the right direction. It says 75, but the scales were flitting between 74.5 and 75, so I'm somewhere in that region. So yeah, I am just figuring it out. Praying it'll go okay. I'm sure it will. Still got 2 weeks, like I say, to sort it all out, so we'll be grand. But I'm going to make my oats now, so I have oats. I'll show you what I have. Hopefully Gus will just be quiet. Let's see. For my breakfast is Get Down Gus. These organic rolled oats from Aldi. I have Velocity. So this is the buttered pancakes one, but I also quite like the white chocolate caramel. Oh my goodness, I have had enough. I used to really like the mint chocolate one, but they don't do that anymore. Sad. And then I have it with chocolate. Aldi chocolate, obviously, and jam and berries. So I'm gonna get making that now, and hopefully it'll fuel me up for a good day of work. And voila, behold, the chocolatey oaty bowl. Matt always says it looks like sick and disgusting, but it tastes so good. I am here for it. Okay, we are in the office now. As you can see, it's pretty dark. Stop doing that, because it was a cinema room when we moved in. That's what we intended to have it as, and it was really cozy. But then when I started working for myself, I was like, I need an office, I need a place to work. So this little box room, cinema room, became my office. My favourite bit is this curved screen. It is huge and allows me to do everything all at once, but this room is a little bit dark, so I am planning on decorating it, and I've got some colour samples so you can see the green and the pink. Anyone who's like interior design minded, help me out. What do I do with this? Blah! I was like, do I do like green and then pink on the top? Do I do like opposite walls? I don't know, but it needs to look nice because right now it's just a bit dark and a bit gloomy, and I need to brighten it up so I feel happy. But if you wanted a tour of the rest, we have this, slinging around, bookshelf that took me far too long to do. I did it myself. And we have some t-shirts on the wall, my Rogue Record Breakers top, and then a top that Smash and Pasted for me after I did that lift, which was, oh my God, really kind of them. Look what happens when I don't have Jake to film for me and I try and do a vlog. So yes, I do have some calls now. So I've got one with one of my one-to-one clients. Every client has a call with me every month, and same goes if they're working with our other coaches, Em or Corinne, they have a call with their coach every month. Please ignore how dusty this mirror is. We just won't look at that, hey? Let's ignore that. So for her, she has been working with our physio Desi and our nutritionist Adam on a couple of things in terms of getting on top of niggles and working towards making weight for next year. So there's those bits to talk about. We're going to be planning how we can work around this particular niggle that she has, and also doing a bit of mindset work. That's something that's been kind of ongoing, but we're going to give it a bit more of a structured approach. And then I have an initial call with the parent of a young athlete who is struggling with their mindset. So we're going to have a little chat on that. It's something I am doing more of. I am doing a course at the moment. I have a full intensive week coming up, as well as all the online and reading stuff I'm doing at the moment, and it's really interesting. And it gets me going because my favourite part of my job is like seeing people's confidence grow, them realising that they can do things that they couldn't do before. So more of that is going to make me super happy. And then I've got my Thursday clients. So all of my clients have days in which they get their feedback. So I'll be going through all of their sessions and their check-ins, giving them a little video to feedback. And yeah, keeping everyone in the loop. So a busy day. Let's get it started. Calls for the day are done now, and they were great calls, some really exciting stuff happening, and now I'm just making my lunch. So I've got some pasta on the go. I'm going to have tuna pasta for lunch. Delish, basic, love. And then I've done a couple of feedbacks already. So I have one client who has had like a big history of niggles and things. She is 50. And she is now training without worrying about hurting herself and hitting weights that are like top end of what she has ever done and hitting PBs. So we love that. That is going great. And also have another client who's doing a powerlifting competition this weekend. She has already hit all of her goals in training that she wanted to hit in the competition. And these lifts that she wanted as a final outcome are now going to be her second attempts. And she's peaked perfectly to hit other PBs. So that's really exciting. Going to get her warm-up strategy to her as this cooks, and do her video feedback. And then we're on to the next one. So it's a good day's work. I feel like it's really quite busy. And I'm also aware that I need to do my content planning, which I hate doing. I'm really bad at marketing, which is frustrating because I know we offer such an amazing service and I love working in it, but when it comes to getting it out there, I just suck, and it's something I'm working on. So that is what I am going to be doing as well this afternoon. And training, so I've got a deadlift training session that it's a nice one. It's a steady one. It's an EMOM. I have my absolute favourite thing of doing snatches and throws at the same time. I love. So I better stop talking, get this cooked, carry on with my client work and get ready to go to gym. Gus has also been a pain in the arse today. Really quite restless. Look, he's now trying to get behind the TV. Oh my God, save me from the dog. So calls and client feedbacks are done for the day. It's like nearly 3 o'clock. I've just got my content planning left to do from a work perspective. Ready to go to the gym now. Like I say, I've got my deadlift session. It's a nice, easy one. I'll get some grip in as well. I need to do some practice for wrecking ball. But does anyone else have the issue that they don't want to wear new clothes because they don't want to ruin them? Like this hoodie from SBD is so comfy. And I was like, this will be perfect for this session, but I don't want to wear it because it's too nice. But here I am wearing it, ready to go to the gym. I have my drink made up. So this has got HR Labs Basic in it and also Strom Hydromax. So that'll be coming along with me. Gonna get my heated seat on in the car, play some tunes to get me hyped up and ready. And then we crack on. Gus is just wanting to come in. So I'll get him in, get in the car, get hyped, not too hyped, it's quite a mellow session, but just try and warm myself up because it's really bloody cold. But it's going to be, maybe I'll bring a hat. If your head's warm, the rest of you's warm or something, right? Maybe? I don't know. Just had a lovely little call from my fiance, Matthew, who is reversing behind me, on his way home from work. He's going to pop into the gym for a bit, so maybe I'll get a cameraman, and even if there's no cameraman, I've got someone to do my suit up now, which is great. So Matty is going to be at the gym. He looks tired. Wave at him. Hang on, let me see if he'll say hello. Hello, Matthew. We're doing a day in the life.
In your life?
In my life and your life.
A day in Chloe's life.
You can talk into the mic.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes, so you can help me.
Oh, interesting. Hello. Hello, world.
He might not be able to hear you. We'll give you a microphone.
Oh, that would have done me in.
Time to get warmed up. Matt's getting food. Let's go. It seems I got all excited for nothing.
No, I'm not playing to this. Look, I've not done my hair. I've had a hat on all day. I've been cold. Piss off. No.
All I wanted was him to film my sandbags.
No.
We're going to have to use a tripod, guys.
No.
Bye. Bye, Felicia. Okay, so I've got muscle snatching to throw in bags first. So 2 snatches into 4 bag throws. So I'm going to get warmed up on the bags individually, snatches individually, and then put it all together. And I will get you back when I'm doing it all together. Set 1 was awful. It was just bad start to finish. Rushed it. Also, don't know if I just had too many layers on, so it felt a bit shit. I've taken clothes off to base layer, and hopefully this will be better. In a run, it just keeps getting me. 1 more set to be less rubbish. Slow and steady is the approach this time. Always that last bloody set, I just need to calm down. Bags are done, thank God. Got there. Now I have suited axle deadlifts. I have 2 reps every minute on the minute for 10 to 12 minutes, I think, at 168 or 170. So it's like We don't know what my max is, so we're going off 225, although it's probably more. So 65 to 75% of that, so going to get that set up and then buckle in, because it's an awful time being in a suit that long. These are the new Forge straps, and I think I was using a medium before in figure of eights, honestly. But I've just put these on and I can get like fully attached to the bar. So I'm going to give these a go today, and if they feel good I may switch to these smalls, but if not I'm going to go back to my original mediums because I don't want to mess anything too close to comp. But so good. So good so far? So far so good. Owie on the wrist. I feel like I get a permanent callus from straps. I can't wait to get rid of Axel. Put Axel in the bin. Ugh. Last warm up before we put the suit on. I'm still bloody freezing. I might put my jumper back on. All right. Yeah, hanging yourself. Not quite, but so I never used, Ryan's joking about me hanging gear. I never used to do this. I used to be like, I can just get my suit on. But then it'd take me like 3 sets to sink into it. So if I get it on to start with, a bit better. So this is first set in the suit, but last set before we start working sets. And because this like today is light, I tend to just do the suit up myself. And because I need to stay in it for like 10 minutes. If someone else does it up, I will. If someone else did it up, I'd struggle to stay in it. 'Cause we are so young now. So young, so young now. Don't know if it'll do it with my jumper on. I'm in. Like the Michelin man. Has that died already? Turns out I didn't really think ahead. My other phone is dead that I'd normally do the EMOM timer on, so I'm just going to film my first set for you. Then I'm going to use my phone for the EMOM, because I'm filming this whole vlog on my phone because I couldn't find my bloody camera. And then you'll get to see the aftermath. It probably won't be pretty because I'll be sad because I've been in the suit for so long. I have another deadlift day on Saturday, so 2 days from now, and that's my heavier deadlift. So I've got 210 for reps for 3 sets on that day. So today's just about getting volume in, working with the suit, getting comfy, as comfortable as I can be. So let's go for set numero uno. I feel so much better when I've got so many clothes on. I think I might have to wrap up like this on the day. I could put a jumper underneath. Well, it's going to be like -10 in Madison. Who knew all I needed to do was put layers on? EMOM, let's go. EMOM is done. And to be honest, apart from being in the suit for that long, it's the best that it's felt yet and the heaviest. sets of doubles that we've done. So that bodes well for my heavier deadlift session later in the week. It's mad how much better my deadlift suit feels with a jump on underneath, which I didn't expect. That might be something I have to play with moving forward. I just feel like more tight into it, and I can sit back and get more bounce out of it, which is something last few weeks I've been struggling to get the bounce, and I think maybe it's just because I've lost some weight on my hips and it's not filling out as much, and the jump is just adding that little bit in. So that's exciting. That's all done. Gonna put the bar away, and then I need to look what I've got next. I think it's like lateral squats and landmine planks and stuff that I hate doing. Yee. So I have lateral landmine squats, RKC planks that are going to be weighted, and then I've got some wobbly marches. So I'm just going to let you watch my squats. There's nothing to explain really, other than bending down to one side and getting back up again, and then planks I just hate, so just enjoy my misery, I guess. Oh my god, I'm so cold. Can't watch me do planks because I need the phone to time it, so that's a shame. You won't get to see me suffer. I really didn't think this, oh my god, I really didn't think this through today, but I'll get on with my other sets of lateral squats and planks, and I will join you again for wobbly marches, my favourite thing for yoke stability. Whoop, whoop. Jamie's going out with timing. Oh, hello. Hello, Sandbag Ryan. Here, oh my life, we have... I am professional, actually. This is wibbly wobbly marches. So we have 100 kilos in bands on here. I've got 10 seconds slow and then 20 seconds fast and chaotic. If I can get this to stay... Right, we're going to have to swivel you around. So this is the same weight that I had last week, but I've put more bands on so it's more wobbly. Right. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. 10 slow and steady, 20 nice and fast. Yep. I should have gone a bit heavier. Be right.
Seconds.
Chaos! Woo! Thank you. Great. Thanks, Jamie. So I have 2 more sets of that. The idea is using this because the car walk at OSG just wants to throw you all over the place. So I do a yoke walk, well, yoke run later in the week that is heavier and doing the actual distance on a normal yoke, and then these early in the week, just working on stability. If I can hold however much weight is swinging like that, then holding the yoke when it's moving around is going to be much, much easier. So I swear by these, and I've done it in every yoke prep. I do this earlier than I do yoke. I only add yoke in towards the end of the prep because my hips and knees get real bad. So this is absolute winner for me. So I'm going to do 2 more sets, and then gym is finito and we are heading home. So I looked through my grip work, and I'm actually going to do it over the weekend because I've got wrecking ball. So when the owner of the gym, Ant, is here, I can get the pallet truck out and do it from height, so it's more similar to the actual thing. So I'll do that over the weekend, and then the other bits I can get some in, like on which I've got 2 more training sessions left. So whichever day I don't do wrecking ball, I will get it in. Then my hands are just too cold right now. It's too late. And you know, some people might say you're not dedicated enough. And my answer is, it's going to get done, just not today, and that's all right. So I'm going to go home. Hopefully Matt's done some lovely dinner. I'm going to get the bloody eating on this car because my hands are like ice blocks. Oh, where's summer gone? Where has summer gone?